Today I have a very special guest with me, one of my best friends, Janet. I'm so excited that you're here today.
Yes, me too.
This is the mastermind, the creator, the founder of the most magical gingerbread houses you will ever see in your entire life. And your company's name is Lily's Gingerbread Lane.
Yes, Lily's Gingerbread Lane.
So first of all, I just want to ask you, how did you come up with that name? Because your name is Janet, but this
Yes,
is
my name
Lily's,
is Janet.
but it's Lily's Gingerbread name.
Lily is my daughter. She's 4 years old,
Right.
and after she was born, I really wanted to come up with a new project, a new company. I just needed to shift into a different mode, and so we decided to call it Lily's.
She's just the most adorable little girl.
She knows it.
My boys were born 8 months after her,
Yeah.
so they're very close in
Yeah.
age. Ugh,
Super fun.
Anyway, I love her.
Perfect.
And this company is incredible. I mean, look at these houses that you create. Honestly, I will have to say, I'm gonna have to brag. Janet puts more candy and more decorations on her houses than any other gingerbread house company out there, hands
Yeah,
down.
that's like the key. Like this has about 350 pieces of candy. The smaller one has at least 200. There's plenty of frosting, there's plenty of candy. You get the fondant figures, you get the Christmas trees. But then the other key that kind of sets us apart is you have a candle for each medium-sized house. You get 3 tea light candles, so when it's dark and you have it as like a holiday centerpiece, it just glows. The large houses come with an LED remote controlled light. The small do not have a lighting system, but they are just absolutely adorable.
So cute.
Yeah.
So you offer many different things on your website, including a gingerbread house for every single holiday.
Yes.
And birthday, by the way, a great gift. She makes the most adorable birthday houses. Skip the flowers and the fruit bouquets, guys.
It lasts a really long time.
Get a
From the
gingerbread
day
house.
you receive it to the day you probably want to get rid of it, it's going to look exactly the same.
Right.
It does not change. That's
But
key.
I have to say, do yourself a favor and eat the house because they're really, really good.
Yeah, they do taste good too.
You should do that.
Yes.
And then you also do a large house.
We don't have a large house here.
We don't
but
have it here today, but
it's
I will
large.
share pictures on Instagram because I ordered one for our house. It's become a
Super
really
cute.
special part of our holidays. The boys look forward to it. So if we don't have that large gingerbread house, there's something missing.
Yeah,
So,
it's super cute.
yeah, and you do Hanukkah houses. I mean, Halloween, Thanksgiving,
Every
Valentine's
holiday.
Day.
Corporate gifts. I
Corporate
do a lot
gifts.
of corporate gifts, like mass orders of corporate gifts to kind
And
of
she'll personalize them. Honestly, the most creative, wonderfully artistic person I've ever met, besides my husband. But I mean, honestly, I'm blown away by your talent. And so let's
thank
please
you.
show people
Yes,
what you
let's
can
do
do.
it.
So I will say, you can order houses that are completely assembled and all ready to go just like this, or you can get a gingerbread house kit that you can decorate at home. Great activity for kids.
Oh.
Now please describe what comes in these kits.
All right, so in the kits, there's the medium-sized kit or we have the small kit. So everything that you see in a completed house comes in the kit. So here is all the candy that is in the completed house is right here for the medium size. This is the small. This is everything that comes in the small. You also have a piping bag, you have your fondant figures, you have the trees, and then you have your royal icing mix. And just little hints to make it a little bit easier throughout the process.
All right, so amazingly, Janet does both regular and vegan gingerbread houses.
Yes.
We're doing a vegan one today.
Yes.
And honestly, I know that it took a lot of research because believe it or not, there's a lot of candy that isn't vegan that you would never suspect. Even some of the fruity hard candies like this, because there's one ingredient called confectioner's glaze that's made from beetles, right?
It's nice and shiny, from a lac bug in Thailand and India.
Yeah, so if somebody were to get a gingerbread house kit, this is the house that they would receive. It's already assembled.
That's the key. It comes assembled because
you don't need to do
very
it.
difficult to put a house together. Honestly, it is.
Right.
I've watched a lot of videos and they fall apart. It's the frustration. You don't want a fun family activity to be frustrating and stressful. And that's going to be the main thing. It's a stick. It falls apart.
Yes.
So I try to make it as easy as possible.
And you'll see us put one together right now. So,
Okay, my dear. So what I like to start with is the roof.
okay.
All right, so we're gonna use these lovely candies here that are 100% vegan.
Nice, so pretty, I love that. You don't lose any of the color even though they're vegan.
And
They're
the
nice
way
bright.
I like to do the roof is you just do lines.
So I have to say, normally a royal icing would have egg whites.
Yes.
So the magic ingredient that we're using instead of egg whites is
the garbanzo beans, the chickpea.
The chickpea,
brine.
yes, so also known as aquafaba. Believe it or not, aquafaba is an egg white replacer in a lot of baking recipes. It is magical stuff.
Yeah, it's cool, yeah. I was like, whoa, this is like totally the same as the other. So yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
no, you wouldn't know, and the taste is amazing as well. So it totally works.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's nice and thick. You would never know in a million years that this icing is vegan. So then of course for the house, there's no egg, no butter, right? You've replaced everything that needs to be replaced, and you've come up with a solid recipe that you feel good about.
100% vegan, oh, for sure, yeah.
All right, so let's just show everybody here. So you just did about 5 lines or so first, and then why do you do
Yes,
that?
I begin with that because the royal icing does become hard very, very quickly. Just do about half the roof, and then go ahead and do the next half once you get up to that line. Now, here's the other key thing. You've got to keep the house nice and cool. About 68 degrees and a fan, which we need to grab our fan.
Okay, let's grab our fan.
A fan is very helpful because the frosting will soften, and if it melts, you're gonna have a disaster. Like that's gonna fall, the candy isn't gonna stick. It's key to get the royal icing mix with little peaks and kind of fluffy. That's what you want to look for. But in the step-by-step instructions, it gives you all of that. So you can kind of decorate any way you want. You can kind of see I'm beginning a little bit of a thread here, like an angle. I'll just go back and forth with each one just to kind of make it look uniformed. But you can go to town, do whatever you want to do.
Honestly, so cool, so fun. Okay, now I have to say, you have basically a life's history of making gingerbread houses, right?
Yeah.
And that's all thanks to who?
My mother, yes. She learned how to make gingerbread houses from scratch at a church event, I think in Boston over 50 years ago.
Wow.
So she brought it into our house, and I can't remember not making gingerbread houses. And she was told to sell them, but she never did. So of course I brought the tradition to my kids when I had my boys, and we've just kept it going. And I always wanted to have a gingerbread house business, always. And so finally I got inspired after Lily was born and went for it.
Yeah. I'm so glad you did, because you're the best. I can't say it enough. She's the best. Nobody has the detail or the finesse. Now, please tell me how I can help, by the way. Is there anything I can do?
So, you know what we could do is we can share this responsibility. So I'm going to pipe over here, and then you can do that side and I'll work on this side.
Okay, perfect. I always say to Janet that I'm the recipe person, the baker, and she's the artist. Although you do some good baking too. Artistry, that's something I need to work really hard on. It doesn't come naturally to me like it does for you.
Yeah, well, and cooking doesn't come natural to me.
We make a great pair.
Yeah.
Someday we will open that bakery, I swear.
Right,
we will.
Yes.
Look at she's taking off the candy.
I know, I'm redoing the row. I'm sorry, I should have told you to angle it.
It's
my fault, it really is.
Uh-oh, wah, wah, mine got taken up. I'll stick to baking, it's okay. So in a way, it's almost like you're laying bricks. So you have the one in the center of the two. I don't know how you describe it, but basically you don't want them perfectly lined up.
Yeah,
you want them
I mean, I
slightly
do.
off,
I just like to slide it in where it just kind of settles in really nicely.
Between two.
And kind of, there's all sorts of different ways you can do it. I mean, you can just do lines and place it wherever you want.
You can get creative, right?
It was super fun when I was a kid. My mom would just give us a bunch of stuff and we would just go to town, and that's where the creativity began, because I was just free to do whatever I wanted with it.
Sure. So I should mention, the entire house is edible, right? You didn't coat it with anything. Everything is just good to go, right?
Everything is good to go. Absolutely. Everything that comes in the kit, yeah.
And we know a lot of people who don't bother to let it sit out as a centerpiece for the holiday. The kids take it out of the box and literally dig into it right away. And I will mention, the gingerbread house is delicious.
It is.
The gingerbread itself, as well as the candy, I have to say, it's gorgeous, and I always make sure that we save it until the actual holiday, but as soon as Christmas Day hits or as soon as Halloween hits, we dig in, and it's so delicious.
See, and what we used to do growing up is we would make it at the beginning of December, and then throughout the month you would see some candy missing, like, you know, a few little things, and then Christmas would hit, and then we could just destroy it and dive in and eat whatever we wanted.
Sure. So I have to say, do you think that there's a time limit as far as how long you should wait to eat it? Oh, good catch.
Softball day.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's gonna last for about 4 to 6 weeks. For taste. For visual, you could keep it year after year. My mom has she has 3 in her closet. You just have to keep them in a cool, dry, dark area.
Right. But I wouldn't recommend that, guys. You should eat the house.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It all depends.
And then you can just get a next one.
Yeah, get another one.
And then you can just get another one the next year, right?
Yeah.
Every time that I tell Jeff, I think we should try and keep this one as long as we can, maybe even after Christmas. He just gives me the craziest look. Like, look at that thing, really? You don't want to eat that? We always eat it. Beautiful. Okay, we have our roof on.
So we're going to begin with the piping. We're going to pipe the edge.
Okay.
of the house, the awning basically, and then we'll move to the top.
Now I have to say, this is one of the most magical parts of your house is the piping along the roof because it is so perfect. It's like a machine did it. I'm not kidding. It's flawless. Wait till you see.
Lots of practice. Lots of practice.
I can't even imagine the thousands of times you've done this, but okay, let's see.
Yes, here we go. It's just like a shell technique.
You mix up the frosting, but then you only put half of it in your piping bag, right? To
Right.
start, and then you refill it when you need to.
Right, because you see I need a good grip. If it was way out here, I wouldn't have a solid grip and
Yeah.
the piping would be terrible.
That's a good tip. Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna do the top. So these are I just do great big shells. But you know, before I kind of learned how to pipe, I just did like circular motions. This is what my mom did, just circles, circles. So
Right, for the average person who doesn't know how to do what you're doing here,
Yeah.
that's a nice way to go. Just do little circles
and
with
practice
the
a
piping.
little bit like on parchment paper before you begin. Don't practice on the house, like practice a little bit.
So then when somebody orders a house, you include the piping bag and the tips, right?
Yeah. Yes, it comes with everything.
Everything you need.
Everything you need is there.
Except for that chickpea brine that you need from a
Oh,
can
yes.
of chickpeas
Yeah.
or garbanzo
You're right,
beans.
you're right.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
And then you can always use those beans for something else.
Totally, make some hummus.
I have
Okay.
2 great recipes for hummus on audreydunham.com. Just throw that in there.
Okay,
All right.
so now we're gonna move to the edging around the bottom of the house, the
Okay.
base of the house, all right? So the roof is looking super cute.
Yay!
So I'm just doing the shell icing, the piping, I should say,
Okay,
all the way around the edge, and then I'm gonna grab my candy and fill it in.
Okay.
So what I would do, like with my boys when they were little, or even like with Lily at this point, I ice it, they decorate it,
Right.
you know?
That's a good way to go, right? You do
a
the
good
hard
way-
part, and then you let the kids
Yeah.
have the fun with the candy. And then you just hope that the kids don't eat all the candy before it makes it to the house, right?
Well, and the other great thing is there's so much candy that you get in the kit, that's gonna be...
There's some extra, right?
Yeah, I do put
Yeah.
extra in there.
Gosh, how long have we been friends? Since 2003?
I think it's 2002,
2.
isn't it? Because I moved to California 2001, and
Okay.
I met you soon after that.
Yep.
Yeah, about a year later.
We were both actresses.
Yes.
And we were both auditioning for the same play, It's a Wonderful Life, for
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah.
And we became fast friends. We were friends ever since. We both were part of the play. We both got a role. And
Yes.
spent a lot of time backstage, hanging out, and talking. And
Totally,
we've been
just
best
getting to know
buddies
each-
ever since.
That's right.
Yeah. Janet was in my wedding.
Most
And I-
gorgeous wedding in the entire planet.
Oh gosh.
Like
thanks.
seriously, like we had the best weekend. It was just amazing.
Out in wine country with your 15-year-old son.
I know, but still, we just had so much fun, just dancing and.
Yeah, it was a really fun,
It was
amazing,
fabulous.
magical weekend.
So I added the gumdrops on the corners.
Yeah.
Here comes a little, just a little, you gotta, fitting the door. This is where it becomes a little tricky. So I'm taking away the extra icing so my door can fit. So every house receives a door. This is your door, but you do have to fit it in there because that's gonna hide the candle on the inside.
So you're piping the pathway with more of your royal icing,
Yes, everything is royal icing.
but you don't want to put any icing in the doorway itself because you don't want to glue your door down, right?
Right.
I would offer to help, but we know how that went last time.
Okay, so you see the pathway. Now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put the door in.
Ooh, so cute.
So
I
now,
love the pathway.
I know, isn't it so cute? It's coming together.
So fun.
Now we're gonna do the trees.
Yay.
Each medium-sized kit receives 4 trees.
And the base of that is ice cream cone, is that right?
Yeah, it's a mini ice cream cone with the vegan royal icing on top.
So then all you need to do to give it that snowy effect is just dust a little powdered sugar on top, right?
Yeah. And here I like to just kind of center the window. See, that can easily happen. You see how I flicked my finger?
Yeah, so you have to be
There's
very...
lots of mistakes that can happen, folks.
Right, but you need to have fun with it, right?
It's all fixable.
Right.
All.
Sometimes the more messy, the funner though, I think, too. Then you get to lick your fingers.
Oh, sure. The medium-sized kits come with 2 little fondant snowmen. They're so cute.
My boys love snowmen, so I think it's the favorite part of the house. Now with the kits or when you order the assembled house, you can get them personalized, right?
So what I did today is we have little gingerbread cookies, and this is totally 100% edible. So we put Jack and we put James, and that's how we'll do it. And then there's a happy holiday sign that also comes with each one, or happy Halloween, or whatever the holiday is. And then also each house comes with a Lily's Gingerbread Lane. Now that is really just for taste testing. It will be in a separate bag for you just to kind of taste it.
That's so nice.
Right?
I love that because everybody wants a little nibble right off the bat.
A little nibble, but you don't want to ruin it.
Oh boy, I can't believe all the stuff that comes with this house. This is
know,
mind-blowing.
Right? All right, so now we have snowflakes.
Look how cute, honestly.
These are 100% vegan, a little bit of fondant.
Yummy. I bet they're delicious.
Yes.
Actually, what am I saying? I know they're delicious. These are so good.
So we're just gonna place these wherever you'd like and then kind of insert the names and the Happy Holiday sign. I usually start with the back because I wanna make sure the Happy Holiday sign gets in here nicely where I want it to go. I normally put it kind of tucked away back in there. So I'm just gonna place some icing down to make it stable.
And this is the back of the house, right?
Yes, this is the back of the house. Yeah, it's fun when you see it all come together, where you're just like, oh,
right.
You know.
And I will say, the time that I did do one for Easter, as I mentioned, you have this feeling of accomplishment after you're done. You have to do it to see what I'm talking about.
It is. It's an accomplishment and it's gorgeous.
Yes. She includes all of the instructions you need.
We'll put one Jack and one James.
Okay.
And we'll put snowflakes in front of their names. They're gonna be excited when they get home from school today.
Oh, do we get to actually keep this?
Oh, why not? Yeah,
oh,
sure.
They're gonna lose their minds.
They are.
And whether you celebrate Hanukkah or not, you need to go online to see the Hanukkah houses. They are so beautiful.
Yeah,
honestly.
they really are cute.
Gorgeous.
I'm gonna go ahead and pipe the edging of the house just to kind of give it that last finishing touch.
Love it. And this is what separates your gingerbread houses from everybody else, is the attention to detail. I can't say that enough. I think this is such a fun centerpiece. We've had many Thanksgivings where our centerpiece was one of your gingerbread houses, your Thanksgiving gingerbread houses, Christmas of course. It's so great to have something so fun and festive and cute to look at while you're enjoying a very special meal.
And it's fun, it truly is fun for everyone. The adults love it, the kids love it.
Yeah.
It's gonna last a long time. The flowers die quickly or fruit dies quickly. It's just,
Give somebody a gingerbread house.
So
it's the right thing to do.
It is. It's just a super cute gift. Here is kind of the magic touch. Now, every kit will come with powdered sugar. Now, I put mine in a little handy dandy.
What do you have here?
Little mesh
Why
here.
do I not have one of these?
If you don't have something like this at home, just get a little nylon stocking, put the powdered
like
sugar in.
Like a pantyhose?
Yeah, pantyhose. Pantyhose. And then
Remember
just
those?
shake it up.
Where'd
I
those
know,
go?
right? This one is,
Where did you get that little thing?
just a craft store.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you don't have some pantyhose laying around your house anymore, or one of these, so you just want to, you can just sprinkle it.
Oh, there you go.
We just really like to snow cap the trees. We're gonna grab our candles. Now, again, this comes in the medium size house kit. So you turn on all three, put it right through the door, lay it down, and then you remember you made a little space for your door. And there we go.
So pretty. I love it.
And look at the back window. Look at that. So imagine the lights are down.
Yes.
It's a beautiful Christmas table. There's candles on the table. It is just beautiful.
I can't brag about these houses enough. Can you tell that I love these houses? I love them.
They're fun.
So once again, you ship all over the United States.
Yes.
And you've mastered the technique.
We have. It took some practice, but yes.
Yeah, and I should mention, if somebody does place an order in Orange County or Los Angeles, California, then there's a good chance that they will be hand delivered.
Yes,
right?
there's a good chance. Yeah.
So they may be shipped during the busier times, but that is one option too.
Yeah.
But the times that we've had them arrive at our door through the mail, they arrive just like this. Everything looks perfect and amazing and intact, so beautiful. Once again, you can order your houses, small, medium, and large, for any holiday, any occasion. Bridal shower, baby shower, birthday, every holiday you can think of, Mother's Day. I mean, think about that.
Customized house.
You name it, Lily's Gingerbread Lane can create it for your special occasion, or if you need a gift for the person who has everything, or maybe you want to switch up the routine, you don't want to give flowers again, then this is perfect. And it's so fun.
It's perfect. We love it.
You can order your gingerbread house or your gingerbread house kit on liliesgingerbreadlane.com, but be sure to also follow Lily's Gingerbread Lane on Instagram and Facebook, where you're constantly posting incredible images of the work that you do.
Thank you.
And you're not done, really. You come up with new ideas all the time.
Try to every year.
Follow her journey, Lily's Gingerbread Lane on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you so much for being here,
darling.
Janet. This is so
thank
fun.
you, honey.
Thank Thank you very much for joining us today. Please like and share this video with all your gingerbread loving friends and family. Spread the word. They all need to know about these incredible gingerbread houses. And please like this video and comment below. We always love hearing from you. Share some love for Janet in this incredible business. To see more videos on amazing vegan projects and recipes and health tips and kitchen tips, please click right here. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe by clicking right here. And to get instant notifications anytime that I post a new video, be sure to click that bell. All right, I'm gonna finish my cookie.
I already finished mine.
See you all next time.